if you're caught off guard, then what it is like 15 seconds. So the module is awesome. You still need Concealment Expert to reduce it from 15 to like what this is now, which is like 13.7. But like, do you like let me put it this way. So the damage control system 2 is 15%. What else do you take? You could take the rudder shift, and then your rudder shift goes from 9.7 to what? 7.8. I don't think I would want to do that though. I think I want to shift the basics over to vigilance, assuming we had a German captain. The German captain is jack of all trades and vigilance, right? So we would get the benefit of our consumables being faster, or, you know, and then we'd also have the benefit of seeing torps incoming longer. So yeah, I think keeping the damage control system 2, swapping the chance of fire over for the hydro instead. The issue is whether or not you want to gamble without defensive fire. That's the thing. So you have to look at statistically. How many games do you play that have a carrier? How many games that play when you have a carrier, does the carrier then attack you? How many games is that you have to play in a game that has a carrier, the carrier chooses to attack you, and the carrier is actually particularly good and he knows how to attack you? AP bombs, irrelevant. HE bombs, well, good luck with that, because I'm going to put the fire out really damn quickly with my skills. So the only thing I'm afraid of is torps. The flooding, we're going to put that out instantly anyway, so it's just the alpha damage. So maybe you can get away with just running hydro, because it's more of a threat when you come across torps from other ships. So yeah. And then I think rather than like the reload on the main battery is 8.8 because we've done the reload modifier. Perhaps we go with the main battery range and we take catapult fighter instead, because it's, and this gives us a marginal defensive ability. Another possibility. Then again, catapult is better to fire into smoke, but we're nitpicking here, right? And then the captain itself, let's redistribute these points. Then go with that, go with that. Now our turrets actually traverse a little bit faster as well. And we go with this. And we want vigilance, a little bit concealment, and fire. So this is, like, if we look at the modules, right, our damage control party is 54 seconds, which is kind of irrelevant. Our hydro is reduced to 108. Oh, it's a 5%. We don't actually have a German captain here, so we're not actually getting the full benefits, right? Okay. Well, there's only one thing for it. We should take this into a random battle. This is the last game. We're gonna play this, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So we're on live, and we're gonna play tank battleship Hindenburg. How would you play this? Like, we don't have the same. We don't have the reload. So we got range. We got 20 kilometers range, which should be enough. We're not down to 17 because we took the boost range. We don't have to take the refire rate. We're basically looking to somewhat brawl in that sort of a runaway way that the Hindenburg works. You know, keep your tail on the enemy, keep that 15 to 20 kilometer range. You spam HE or AP on them depending how they, you know, show themselves to you, and you sort of keep that distance without getting too close. There we go. No carrier. Well, defensive fire would have been so helpful in this game, wouldn't it? So hydro and the hydro build with vigilance will help anything with torps from the Shimakaze, probably not from the Kiev, and I don't think I have torps or anything else, but you know, the hydro has an impact on the Shima, so if I want to push into something or go into smoke or anything like that, the vigilance in the hydro is going to help. Against the battleships, they're probably not going to fire HE at me because I don't see a conquer. They're going to fire AP. Okay, fair enough. But Des Moines, Rune, Donskoy, Cleveland, they might. Let's try this out. Now, they want feedback and they want testing. The modules in 7.5 have just come to live, and they're going to test. Now, the super testers have had their hands on this before I did. So, yeah. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who's looked at this. I'm sure Flamu or Flambas or anyone else in the Warships community contributor or program has looked at this and realized, huh, that's interesting, and who has a better understanding of cruiser mechanics than I do, like you telling me about the Cabros when it's a destroyer and how you have a rudder shift. Carrier-wise, it's my own little niche. I'm like, all right, okay, that's probably not going to work, how they interact with each other. But like, how does the Hindenburg like itself balance against another Hindenburg? But then how does the Hindenburg balance not just against itself, but against the upgrades for the Henry or the upgrades for the Minotaur, which you don't really want? Like, this is a really big buff for the Hindenburg, but for the Minotaur, it's only a working buff for the smoke, and even then, it's more of a side grade. I don't know. So concealment-wise, sure enough, I'm 13.7. I'm not 12 something. I'm 13. So I can definitely be spotted more, but that's probably fine because I'm not going to go into the cap and then try and contest something unless I have to. And if I do and I'm spotted, then so be it. I'm spotted, right? 'Cause nothing can hurt me for very long. But yeah, but it's the first pass, I reckon, or a first live pass before they have to get stats. What does the Hindenburg special up to again? It gives me a little bit better turret traverse. It gives me better repairing of my main battery. Because I don't have the concealment module, I am 10% more detectable. However, I'm 5% harder to hit as well, because that was a debuff on the concealment option. So that's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, and it reduces the fires and flooding by an insane amount. So we don't have basic survivability on this. So we know that fires will last 9 seconds before they get put out. And we know that flooding is about 19 seconds on this thing. It just means dots don't work on the Hindenburg. The only thing that works is alpha damage. And it's also immune to AP bombs. So you're not going to smash it with the midway. You need to use torpedo bombers on this thing. You can't bleed it. It has no blood. It's more dangerous than the Predator because it doesn't bleed. Oh. Oh no! You should use HE on me. You should use HE on me. Use HE on me. That's not HE, you ass. Ah, for crying out loud, that's ruin using AP. I guess everyone's like, oh, it's the Hindenburg. Well, I can't use HE on that because it's far too tanky. I'm going to use AP. I guess I'm just going to leave. Well, I come across like the only two guys in the world who use it. There we go, HE, yay! Okay, now you just need them to put me on fire. Okay. Oh, that's a torpedo module. Never mind. Well, I do have fire prevention on this. Okay, fire. Boom. See that? It's about 10 seconds. Oh no! I'm on fire! Oh no! What are we gonna do? It's okay, Klaus. We put the fire out. It's fine. He's probably thinking, oh my god, that noob guy, he put the fire out. Oh no, we're on fire again. What will I do? Will I use the damage control party? No. What about... Oh wait, never mind, the fire's out. It's very difficult for me to get out of stealth though. Oh, now I put the fire out. You might have said... Yeah, the detectability range is pretty brutal though. I mean, I can tank a ton! He's APing me now, which is what you should be doing, because I'm a bit broadside. How about we just abuse the border a little bit? So... yeah... I'm gonna get wrecked here. I know I'm gonna die. Ah, the mine died! I can go stealth now. If I live. Surprise. I'm a border humping pleb. Yeah, pretty much. My detectability is 13.7 and he is 13.5, so that's not great. You know what, this is pretty awkward. Yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked here. I think I need to get off the border now and just go full speed down this way. Turpus is gonna kill me, because I know the heal's not gonna come back anytime soon. Oh well. Ooh. I'm going so slow though because I've got no other option. Am I dead now? Nope. Well, I am 5% harder to hit. Oh! Did you see that? The heal! It gave me 300 health. I survived because of the heal. Stop shooting. No, I'm not going to stop shooting. I'm going to keep shooting. The whole purpose of this mission is to... Well, I mean, I was a dirty border humper. I'll give you that much. Okay, more detectable, harder to hit, seriously higher survivability rate. Probably don't want to get this close. I mean, I'm being overly aggressive here. I get that much. And the extra rudder shift's pretty nice. Nope. Misjudged that. He's actually got some speed now. Ah, see, well, the concealment module, if I read this correctly, is 10% stealthier, but ships have a 5% easier chance of hitting you. So by taking the concealment module off, I'm 10% more detectable, but 5% harder to hit. Compared to when I'm using the concealment module, if that makes sense. Survive. Try to get torped. No, that's too late. Well, that was cool. Well, let's read that, shall we? Oh, use flags. Okay. Ah, D-Day. Cool. All right, so if we check the module upgrade, let's reread the. Okay, look, here it is. All right, up here, detectability range minus 10%. So that's good. But I know it's green 5%. Dispersion of shells fired by the enemy attacking your ship, plus 5%. See, the way that sounds, dispersion of shells fired by the enemy attacking your ship, plus 5%. That, to me, sounds like the shells are... Actually, now that I read this, dispersion of shells fired by the enemy attacking your ship, plus 5%. That sounds like the enemy is going to miss you more. So that sounds like a buff. That sounds like the detectability is... but what's the camo? Hold on, let me check the camo. Dispersion of shells fired by the enemy attacking your ship plus 4%. Yeah, it is. You know, it's the correct. I don't even know why we read that the wrong way around. That's what I thought it was the first time around until somebody confused me. Yeah, no, that is a good thing. Dispersion of shells fired by the enemy ship 5%. Dispersion of shells fired by the enemy. Oh my god, now I'm an idiot because I can't read. Dispersion of shells fired by the enemy attacking your ship plus 4%. Yeah, so the dispersion of the shells is greater. So you can't hit you. It's far too late for me. This is getting confusing. It's not even that confusing, is it? Yeah. Oh, the special module does? There you go. Boom. Sorry. If you missed it, we went through the whole thing. You can check the video before. But basically, the main battery repair time is quicker. The fire extinguishing time is fast, 50%. The flooding time is 70%. And the rudder shift is 20%. So on this particular ship, we have the flooding reduction and we have the fire reduction signals. And then on the modules, we also took the damage control system modification 2 because I decided it wasn't worth a second and a bit of the steering gears. So, great. And then on the captain skills, we didn't take survivability expert because basic survivability, sorry, because it didn't feel that you needed it. And because we barely use our damage control party, the high endurance is kind of a waste as well. So, with that being said, in this setup, fires are put out in 9 point something seconds. With the basic survivability is 8.4 seconds. Flooding goes out in 19 seconds, but with basic survivability, if you want to go maximum tryhard tank, the flooding chance goes down. Time is down to like 15 seconds. You've been hit, you are flooding, 15 seconds, it's gone. Insane. Anyway. Yeah, it's and it can't be, like I say, it can't be AP bombed, so it has to be alpha striked. So it has to be like citadeled, gun fired, that type of stuff. And we were proving to be somewhat trolly to the enemy team. We kind of got away with it, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna head off now. When